Video of a young black Irish girl who was skipped during a medal ceremony has sparked outrage and accusations of racism on social media. Her story even reached the top gymnast in the world. CBS's Haley Ott has the girl's reaction.
Every girl at this Irish gymnastics event gets a medal, apart from one. Video of a 2022 ceremony that began recirculating on the internet last week shows an official handing out participation awards to young gymnasts and skipping the only black athlete in line.
It was like, did it really happen? I couldn't really believe that did happen.
The young gymnast's mother, who asked that her family not be named, said her 10-year-old thought she'd been excluded because of the color of her skin.
She felt very upset about what happened. It's more like they almost blamed her for being black.
The next day, the girl's parents complained to Gymnastics Ireland, the national governing body for the sport.
What we wanted was a form of apology to show her, saying, oh yeah, look, this is from them. We all knew what happened, but kind of make her feel supported.
It was a year before they got a note from the official who handed out the medals, though the BBC reports she immediately wrote an apology that wasn't forwarded by Gymnastics Ireland. Jump to last Monday. After 18 months and the video being viewed by millions online, Gymnastics Ireland published its own apology, saying the situation should not have happened and that it condemns any form of racism.
They only sent an apology because the world wanted them to.
It was another message directly to the young gymnast that actually hit home.
It's Simone Biles. I wanted to let you know that I saw how you were treated at your Gymstar event recently. I was completely shocked and wanted to let you know that you deserve a medal just like all of the other girls.
With the support of her idol, this young gymnast says she'll keep going in gymnastics.
I was just jumping around all over the place and really happy because she's the best gymnast ever. I'm going to keep striving hard.
You know, when I first saw this video, my heart broke. I felt so bad. Not because I thought that there was no racism. That's not the reason why my heart broke. I felt so bad because I put myself in the place of this little girl, just standing there and wondering what could be going on. And why is she not getting a medal like the other girls? Just imagine yourself at that tender age, someone who has no bad intention at mind, someone who is full of light, someone who sees the world in quite a different way, someone who is so pure in heart. And then you just standing there wondering to yourself, like, what is really going on? I just can't wrap my head around it. And the question I ask myself whenever I watch this video, because I have watched the video like a couple of times, I always ask myself, what could this little girl had possibly done to deserve such behavior from the sport representative? What could she have done? Even if this the sport representative had issues with people of color or with black people, shouldn't she had considered that this was just a little girl who do not really understand anything in the world, who do not even understand if there is racism or not, who do not even understand if people hate each other or not? She should have even considered her, you know. And there's also one thing that really get me confused and so angry at the same time. The thing is, when all this was unfolding, there were people in that event. There were videographers, photographers, and even like the different coaches. What did they do? Did anyone kind of like stop the person giving the medal and just like whisper to her that you've maybe forgotten to give the little girl a medal? Why did no one do anything? Because I guess if someone had told her there that, oh, there's this one girl, you've not given her a medal, even if she didn't want to give it, she would have given it to her. Which I'm not saying that her crimes or her behavior is excusable. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when we are in a gathering, when we are in a situation where something is going wrong, we should say something. It is but our responsibility to say something when we see something going wrong. We cannot just sit there and watch people do things like this. That is what I'm saying. Why did nobody do anything? Why did nobody come to the rescue of this poor little girl? Can any of us imagine what she must have went through, what must have been going through her mind at that particular moment, given the fact that she is just a child who barely understands anything? My brothers and sisters, this is terrible. And the most annoying thing is that if we, the Africans, want to start saying stuff like this, or if we, the black people, want to start saying things like this, saying that there's racism and we deserve it to be addressed, many people will come out and say that we are just trying to play the victim card. Many people will dispute that there is racism. But my brother, there is racism. There is racism. Some people are just so terrible. Some people do things, or the way they behave towards other people, especially black people, is quite unimaginable. You really cannot understand why they will go this far to do whatever they are doing. It's really terrible. So I'm happy that this was caught on camera, and I'm happy that this has been posted online for people to see what is really going on. And I'm happy that the family of this little girl did not take things lying low. They fought for what was right. And we can only but hope that things like this do not happen again. But you guys out there, have you ever came across a case when someone openly discriminated against you? Have you heard of similar stories like the one this little girl experienced? Please let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, don't forget to like this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.